Welcome to Pressure Crisp, everybody. Happy July 4th to all the Americans out there, and happy belated Canada Day for all my Canadian viewers. Yay! I wish I had a Canadian and American flag, but I don't have any, so just pretend they're there. It is hot here today. Upstate New York, right outside Albany. It's gonna be 94 today. I wish I was going up to Lake George, but just not in the cards today. So I do have some chicken marinating, we got burgers, we got dogs, we got all sorts of salads, and yes, I talk fast. But I also wanted to throw in a dessert. I'm making some other desserts, but they're not going to be made in the Ninja Foodi. So today I'm also going to be making a lemon pound cake in the Ninja Foodi. I'm going with a mix. I'm cheating because it's quick, it's easy. We all have busy lives. But we are going to doctor this just a little bit. We're going to add some blueberries to turn it into a lemon blueberry pound cake. Zip up my mouth and let's just jump right in and get started on this. So whenever you're baking in the Ninja Foodi, as well as any other oven, you are going to want to preheat your oven. So we're going to select the bake roast, and we're going to drop the temperature down to 325. The box states that we should bake this at 350 degrees for 50 to 55 minutes. We're going to start this at 325, because usually what you want to do when you're baking in the Ninja Foodi, it's not a hard and fast rule. You just have to feel your way with the Ninja Foodi. But once you get that practice and gain that confidence, you can do anything in this machine. Okay, so that's a plug for Ninja Foodi. Let's get back. And all we're going to do is we're going to hit start. It defaults automatically to 15 minutes, but I'm going to let this preheat for 5 minutes at least. Because I know I'm making this from a mix, so it shouldn't take me that long to mix this up. Okay, so I did crack open the box. I'm going to speak a little louder here because the Ninja Foodi is on and it's right here. So I popped open the box, and I just want to show you what it says. It says you need a 1/4 cup of water, 10 tablespoons of butter melted, 2 eggs, and then 1 to 2 teaspoons of cold water for the glaze. We're going to change this up. I'm actually going to be using a 1/4 cup of milk, and then when we mix the glaze up, I'm actually going to use milk as well. But let's just see what we have in the box to start. All right, let's see. Hopefully they're labeled. This one's smaller, so I'm assuming it's the glaze. Yep, it's the glaze. Oh, my finger. I've got blueberry stains on my fingers. And this is the Meyer Lemon Pound Cake. So what we're going to do is going to take that box and put it off to the side. We're just going to go ahead and open the mix. If you have scissors, use scissors. I can't find mine, so we're using a knife. And all I'm going to do, just going to dump this right into the bowl. Whoops. Without trying to get it everywhere like I do. But not a big deal. Everything can be fixed. So we have the mix right here. We're going to go ahead and add that melted 10 tablespoons of butter. Just pour that right in. We're also going to add a 1/4 cup of milk. You can use water, but I'm just using milk in this case. We're also going to go ahead and add 2 eggs to this. Just using a hand mixer. You can use a full-size upright if you want. Go ahead and turn it on. There we go. Just going to mix this until it's blended. There we go. Go ahead and shut this off. So I'm going to go ahead and add to this. We're going to take, this is a cup of blueberries. Take your spatula. We're just going to fold these in. I just want to see how many, if I can get any more in, because I love blueberries in cake. It's fantastic. I am going to go ahead and add a bit more. Probably like a 1.5 cups of blueberries. There we go. Okay, so I am using the Ninja. I purchased this off Amazon. It's the baking set that you can purchase from Amazon. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to take a non-stick spray and spray this pan. Make sure we get into all the little nooks and crannies. Okay, all we're going to do, we're just going to take that batter, just going to pour it right in to the Ninja Foodi pan. Oh yeah, look at that. This is going to be awesome. Alright, let's scrape every last bit of goodness out of here. Give it a shake. Just to make sure everything's evenly dispersed. Perfect. Alright, so let's just go ahead and pop this into the Ninja Foodi. I do have a nice silicone 8.5-inch round that I purchased from Amazon. They're great. If you put a trivet or anything in there, or this baking pan, it will not scratch the bottom. Put that right in. We're going to immediately close the lid. Okay. So the package said that it's going to take 50 to 55 minutes. So I'm actually going to increase the time. Just another nice feature of the Ninja Foodi is that you can actually increase the time while it's going. I'm going to increase this probably to like 35 minutes. Because I made the last one. The last one took 50 minutes to bake. But I want to check this at 35. And then if I need to increase the time, I will increase the time. We have about 2 minutes left. I just want to check on it and see how we're doing. Oh my. Look at that. That is beautiful. I can tell right now it's not done. Still wet. So we're going to shoot probably for that 50 minutes. We are getting a little dark here. We can go ahead and cover that with aluminum foil. Let me close the lid before we lose that heat. Sorry, I just bumped the tripod. I'm going to up this, and we're going to keep track of it now. I'm going to up the minutes, which I'll go down and show you. Okay, so we have 1 minute and 26 seconds left on that 35. We are getting quite brown. We can go ahead and cover that with foil. I'm going to wait a few more minutes before I do that, but I am going to increase the time. I'm thinking probably another 35, 45, probably another 15 minutes. So I'm going to check this periodically, like every 3-4 minutes, and then make the decision on whether or not I'm going to cover it with aluminum foil. We have like 4 minutes left. I do want to check this. If you did notice, I did spin it just a bit because it's done over here, but it's not done right here. I go down as far as I can. Look at that. I'm actually just gonna let it go for the 4 minutes and we'll see if we're done. If we're not done, we're gonna have to cover this guy. And in the 4 minutes, it's gonna bring it up to the 50 minutes. I made a similar pound cake. It's the same company, same amount of mix. But maybe since I added the blueberries, there's something, but this one's browning up a lot more and it might take longer to cook. But all I know is this is going to be delicious in the end. All right, so we have about 45 seconds left. Gonna pop the top, check it one more time, cross your fingers that this bad boy is done. All right, it's clean. Woo! So happy, so happy, so happy. All right, beautiful. We're gonna take this guy out. We're going to be putting it on a baker's rack. We're gonna let it sit in the pan for 10 minutes, then we're going to take it out. We're gonna let it cool all the way. Let me just pan over there and I'll show you what the product looks like. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes. What I'm gonna do is take this lemon blueberry pound cake out of this pan. What I like to do, I usually use a cloth. I don't use pot holders that often. I like to give it a shake just to see, make sure it comes out. Beautiful. It's coming out. We're going to use a silicone mitt. I wish I had another, but I don't. Look at that. Beautiful, gorgeous. And we're just going to take it and just put it right on the rack just like that. We're going to let this cool all the way. We're going to put a lovely lemon glaze on this pound cake. So the lemon blueberry pound cake is cool enough for me to glaze it. So we're going to take the enclosed package that came with the pound cake mix. To this, it says add 1 to 2 tablespoons of milk. I'm going to start off with 1 and then work our way up. Turn it on. I'm going to add 1 right now. Let's see what our consistency ends up being. Maybe just add a little bit more milk. There we go. Now what I do is I put the blueberry pound cake right in the cooling rack and have a quarter sheet pan underneath to catch the excess glaze. And we're just gonna go ahead and pour it right on here. See how we do here. Of course, some will come off. It will not go as wide. Look at that. Gorgeous. Delicious. Okay. I'm going, oops, just got it on the floor. I'm going to slice a piece and then we're going to do a taste test. Like, gorgeousness right there. But that's what it looks like inside. Gorgeous. I mean, I can smell. It smells wonderful, delicious. Blueberry. Let's do that taste test. This is fantastic. This is a delicious packaged pound cake that you can make in your Ninja Foodi. This is a lemon pound cake. I added some blueberries to it. Turned out wonderful. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more videos in the Ninja Foodi.